just as fast and just as quick and just as physical as the Trojans were. But unfortunately, they were using the big man down low. Once they took the ball away from the Comets, they did a half-court pass or the full-court pass, and they were right there. They just couldn't continue running with this Trojans basketball team. In this, final 8 minutes of the ball game, it's going to be interesting to see. They're going to have to shoot some threes. We've seen that. That's what they've done here in the third. They were able to get back to 11 points by shooting the three-pointer. They're going to have to do that right now just to get them a chance. Yeah. If they can get down by 10 with 5 minutes left in this ball game, yes, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay because they prove that they can score with this team. So if we can get down 5 minutes, we can get down to 10 points, we're going to be okay.
I cannot believe it. We've not even got into the third or the fourth period starting, and you've already got the Garner crowd saying chants of na 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 hey hey goodbye from the band's theme from that song.
Well, that's in that. Yeah.
Never say never. This game's not over. Anything can happen, and I think that's what Coach Medlin's trying to tell them. Ignore what they're trying to tell you. Focus on what you got to do if you want to win this game. And they're still in it. They're only down by 19.
And it looks like we got a fresh team right here for the Clayton Comets.
Ready to go here for the start of the fourth period. John Anthony Johnson gets an in-team play to Mike Towns for the Trojans. Then back to Nobles. Nobles gets it back to Johnson. Johnson in the rebound for the Trojans is Towns. Towns, a foul. Number 42, I believe. Yes, it is. Blue 42.
Hunter Justin.
His second foul. Yes, sir.
So Towns is going to get 2 shots here.
Hunter Justin, his second team foul in the game. And this will bring up number 50, Mekhi Towns. So Mekhi Towns will shoot.
Correction, the foul was on number 42, Justin Hunter, his second.
Hunter Justin, the foul on number 42. And he'll come up and shoot. And Mekhi Towns makes the first basket. 59-39. It's about to be a 21-point game here. With jump ball, and it's going to go back to Clayton.
So we have a 20-point ball game, 7:44 here in the fourth quarter. The last quarter of the game, the Comets have to do something on this possession. They cannot have another possession where they do not score any points.
That's right.
And somehow...
And a steal! No. Well, okay, I thought Carter was going to take it away, but they don't. Number 4, Barber gets it back in from 22 with Tate. Tate back to Barber. Barber back to Tate. Tate goes inside. Tate back to Barber. Barber will set it up and give it back to Walden. Under the crease, under the paint. Here they come. Walden trying to get something started here. He'll get it back to Barber. Barber's got an open man in 42. No, he doesn't. Here comes Colton Scott. He'll go for 3. No good. Rebound, 22. And Parker Tate on the rebound.
Right man at the right time right there. 2 points for Parker Tate.
So Parker Tate with a rebound, and he will make it work. 7 minutes left to go in regulation. Missing the ball. Garner going for it. Missed it up under the backboard and under the rim. It's no good. Garner resets. They'll reset and go again here. John Anthony Johnson, number 15.
Just like
and the defense is by Barber.
Tell you what Coach Mellon just told Mr. Crumpler. Said, be physical on the court. Win that battle.
Talking to number 15 because Crumpler's about to come in. When that whistle blows, the whistle blows, and here comes Crumpler. Number 15. Carson Crumpler, the senior. Power forward, 6'4". Into the game.
Huge defensive play by Mr. Colton Scott, number 12 for the Comets. Went up against the big man in Towns and took the ball away.
Clayton
hit it off the hands of Towns.
Now Crumpler got the handoff back from the 24 of Walden. They'll shoot and go for 2. It's good. Number 22, Parker Tate. For the Comets, Parker Tate for 2 points.
That's 4 points for him tonight.
Parker Tate for 2, 6-12 in the fourth. Game coming to the end. Under pressure is going to be Chris Nobles. And shooting it up, bouncing it off the backboard is Garner. Garner on the recovery. He gets it back to Andrews. Andrews goes inside. He'll get it to Nobles. Nobles now inside to Towns. Mekhi Towns, and we got a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout, too. This is Comets basketball on CRN, the Community Radio Network.
When you are looking for a company to help build your next project, what do you look for? Price, Honesty, how about our general contractor with integrity? If this sounds like you, it's time to call my friends over at Osborne Company Incorporated. No matter what project you have in mind, the Osborne Company will get it right the first time. Just listen to some satisfied customers. Every detail was given its due attention. We have done major projects over the years, and the quality of the work given to us by Osborne was far superior to other companies. Sound like a company you want to deal with? Head over to osbornecompany.com to see what they can do for you today. Or give them a call and talk with the friendly staff at 336-623-2111. The Osborne Company. Integrity, excellence, and value.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Hey, welcome back here at Garner. Set back into play. 5:50 in regulation as Clayton is down by 20-plus points. It is 61-43. Clayton back in play. Barber goes inside, trying to battle with Tate. Tate now hands it back to Scott. Scott inside to Crumpler. Crumpler now back inside to Scott. Scott for three.
Too hard.
No good. Slaps it off the backboard, and it's no good. Trojans on the rebound, but they missed their own ball. And it's going to go out of bounds. No, it will not. They'll keep it in play. Trojans hold on to it. As Jalen Andrews back to Mackay Towns. Towns up. Misses his rebound shot. Going there. Trying to get it again. Shades of what happened. You just hit the rewind button, Trey Snide. And it's no good. Clayton's going to recover. Here comes Jaquan Ross.
After two missed threes by Mr. Scott, the sharpshooter.
The exact same way, too.
Yep. Ross comes back into the game to get this to be the shooting guard here. So 5:05.
Here comes Tate back inside to Walden. Walden gets it off back to Ross. Jaquan Ross now back inside to Walden again. Walden now bows to Barber. Barber inside to the other end of the court. He'll hand it off now for three for Ross. No good. And the rebound by the Trojans. Hands it off to 50 of Towns. Towns will get it. Almost lost it to John Anthony Johnston. Johnson holds on, recovers. He'll get it now back to Andrews for Garner. Inside, going for two. 32 and a slam on Shamon Jackson. Shamon Jackson going for two, and it's good. And here come the Comets playing back again. 4:30 in regulation. As Ross hands it back off again to Tate. Tate now back to Walden. Walden now goes to Barber. Barber's got two players on Garner's defensive side. And Tate with the ball now. Tate will hand it back inside. Open man to Barber. Barber going on his own for two. Nobody there. Bouncing off the backboard. They fight for three times on the rebound and try to put it in. No good. Garner recovers. 15, John Anthony Johnson, the guard senior. Back up court, out of bounds. Clayton recovers. Trace 9.
We have a 20-point ball game with 4:03 here in the fourth quarter. And that play right there, Jalen Andrews threw it away. He wanted the alley-oop for number 45, but just a little bit too high. So number 22, Parker Tate, will be the inbounder. Gives it over to Cameron Walden. Straight up inside. Back over to Tate for the three. And it's good.
It's good. Three-point shot. Number 22, Parker Tate, puts it in for three. The junior guard at 5'11". And now another three shot returning by Garner. No good. Comets get recovery. They're down by 17 now. Comets trying to show signs of life. It's good. Number 24 in. Cameron Walden, the senior, powers in for two. 63 to 48.
7 points for Cameron Walden. And there's a foul.
Been a while since we had a foul. Less fouls in the second half of this game, too.
They're letting them play.
Emmanuel Johnston with a foul. That's his second foul. Number 14, Emmanuel Johnston. That's his second foul in the game. And this will bring up now number 45 of Janique Harris. Janique Harris will come to the line. He'll shoot two. Makes the first one. Got to make your free throw shots, Trace Nye. We say that all the time.
That's 10 points for Mr. Harris, number 45 right now, the man at the free throw line.
Xavier Bailey's coming in for Comets, as well as number 10 and David Harmon. Well, they're trying, Trey.
If we can, second one's up, and it's no good. Get the rebound.
The rebound for Clayton.
And
no, it's not. Garner got the rebound back. His
the man that shot it.
Harris got it back. Harris now gets it back into Dunn. Dunn back to Harris. Now back inside. Gets it to 21. Oh, Daniels going for three. No good. Rebound. Clayton's got it. Bailey on the rebound. Xavier Bailey Hands it back off to Cameron Walden. 3:11 left to go in regulation. Let's see what
look at the move.
Walden will do on his own. He
Look at the
goes
move.
for 2. Look at that.
Woo, that was pretty.
Cameron Walden
14-point
for
ball
2
game.
points. Yes, sir. They're trying to show signs of life. Clayton is. And Jaquan Ross is coming in a moment. 2:51 left to go in regulation. It's a 14-point game.
Harmon playing great defense.
As here comes 20 of Dunn. Dunn will get it back into 21. 21 under pressure, down to number 4.
And they call a foul.
Wow.
They call a foul on number 14 in Emmanuel Johnson. That's his third.
Emmanuel Johnston, third foul.
14, Emmanuel Johnston, his third. Team stick.
The 15th foul for the Comets. And now Jaquan Ross coming in the game. Jaquan Ross in the game. And also Justin Bell, number 5 in the game. Changing things up here. Comets are only down by 14.
And that was a miss. For some reason, the Comets were a little confused. Unfortunately, it did not go in, or lucky for the Comets. Number 21 in Daniels had a wide open lane. And they were confused. They thought it was a 1-and-1, but instead it was out of bounds. And Daniels had a shot for a three-pointer, but he missed it.
They're going to call a foul on Harris. Number 45, that's his first foul in the game. And the Comets will bring it back in play now with Walden. Walden back inside to Bell. Bell that goes to Ross. Ross for 3. Bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound.
Look at this taken away by Cameron
Taken away
Walden.
by Walden. Fighting for it, and there's a foul. And the referee was putting him in his place there for a second. Number 44, Sean Bennett.
He thought he had all ball. He was doing a lot of talking down there to Cameron Walden, but instead it's going to be 2 shots for Cameron Walden.
First foul.
Have a chance to go down by 12. You got to make your free throws right here, Wes. Got to make your free throws. 2:18 here in the fourth quarter. First one's up,
foul
no
for
good.
Sean Bennett. That's up.
Score remains at 14 points.
For the last 2 minutes, it's been a 14-point game. They're hanging with them. 24 at the line, Cameron Walden. He'll shoot again for 2. No good. Got to make your free throws, Trey. As you said repeatedly. Up the court goes number 20 of Dunn.
And it's almost
Dunn
taken
back
away.
on recovery. He gets it back to Asa White. White now goes back inside to 21.
And blocked
Daniels
away.
And blocked
Cameron
away
Walden.
by Walden. Walden with a block of the Comets. I love the passion of these guys as it comes down to the end. As Walden gets it back to Ross. Walden on his own. He'll go for 2. He about lost it. Gathered it back in. Ross going for 3.
Oh! We have an 11-point ball game. 1:47 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Ross comes in and scores a 3-point shot.
21 points after that 3 from Jaquan Ross, the junior shooting guard, 6-foot shooting guard for the Comets.
Yes, sir.
They have fought all the way back. Off the three-pointer from Jaquan Ross, Justin Bell, and Parker Tate has all of his 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Find back out of the cellar, as they say.
1:47 remain here in the fourth quarter. $11-point ball game as the Clayton Comets are only down by 11 points after being down by 21 points to start here in the fourth quarter. And you're tuned in to Clayton Comet Basketball, the online home of the Clayton Comet Basketball for the CRN Sports Network. Trace Knight and Mr. Wesley Outland on the call this evening. 1:47. The Trojans take control. Number 20. That is done. We'll get the inbound pass. Brings it to the right-hand court. He is picked up by number 4, Barber. Gives it over to number 32.
There you go.
Jackson. Brings it back over to Barber. There's Jackson all the way down. He slams it down. He left.
Wow.
He left the court at the free throw line.
Shamon Jackson with a slam there. And just as fast as Clayton gets something started. Again, Bennett with a move. As here comes Walden. Walden on his own. He's got now Barber going for 3. It bounces off the rim. No good. In and out. Walden on the rebound, though. He gets it back again to Bell. Bell going in. It goes in and out again. Well,
1 minute left.
We come down to 1 minute left to go in regulation right about now. Final minute of play. That's the good news. The bad news is the Comets are going to have their first road loss of the season and their first loss of the year. Unless some kind of miracle happens, 40